Randy Mariner. I'm the chairman and founder of Victoria Restaurant Group, Manor Hill Tavern, which is where we are today. We opened in February of 17. Taylor's Row is a cobble of 5 buildings. Taylor's department store is at the foot of Old Columbia Road and Main Street. And the Taylor family ran that for generations. Right across Old Columbia Pike, which spanned the river, was the warehouse for the department store. And these buildings were actually the stables. Well, it's funny, before we bought this, one of my bartenders at Victoria Gastropub was a prior manager when this was Tiber River Tavern. And she had some very interesting stories to tell about paranormal activity. But actually, I think we've dubbed our spirit Trudy.
Gertrude is her full name. We named her when the restaurant opened up here. As far as I understand, this is where she was murdered and left in some hay bales. In years past, when I worked in the restaurant business, I have stayed late to work, but I will not be in this building alone. I absolutely refuse to. I think it's hers at night. She'll let us stay in here during the day. A couple of experiences that I had after work, you're able to sit down and have a nice shift beer. So I was sitting down with one of the bartenders and we were having a couple drinks and just talking about life, and the lights flickered a little bit and we're like, oh, okay, no big deal, and kept up with our conversation, catching up and enjoying it. And then we're sitting there and the lights flickered again and we both looked at each other and smiled and said, okay, Trudy, we're out of here. Thanks for letting us hang out a little bit longer.
I'm no stranger to this stuff. I actually went to school in Salem, Massachusetts. When I was first starting here, I had a patron who, he was talking fairly loudly and I thought, wow, I saw a glass smash. I'm like, maybe he's drunk, dude. And he's like, I didn't touch it. I'm like, okay, sure. So then he's telling me and he's talking and he's leaning on the bar. And then again, behind him, another glass smashed and there was nobody there. And I'm like, that's weird. And somebody says, hey, that's Trudy. I was like, well, whatever. You know, I'm just starting out working here, starting to get to know it. They start to tell me this story. And then a little bit later, a whole stack of glasses behind the bar falls over and smashes. And I'm like, that's curious. Then again, later that night, another stack of glasses comes over and just completely smashes on the bar, and there's nobody anywhere near them.
Our chef who used to work for us, he lives upstairs, and he swears he hears pots and pans being banged around in the middle of the night where nobody could possibly be here. So who knows if she's just wandering around the kitchen too to see what's going on back there.
You start to see the lights around the bar and some of the buildings just flash on and off randomly. And sometimes everybody's like, oh, Trudy, and then they'll come back on again. It's just weird.
I would say this is my closest interaction with Trudy. In the restaurant business, we work something called a clopen, which means you close and you open the next day. In that situation, I closed the night before and I was the first person in the next day, so nobody else was in this building before me. And as I was doing my walk around the restaurant, I came into the fireplace room and I looked on the floor, and sitting there are these scissors. And these are not normal scissors. They look like, I don't know, shearing scissors. The blades are gargantuous and they're kind of dirty and rusty. And there's no reason why they should have been here.
We've never seen any scissors like it. First of all, they were just strange. They looked like something you would stab somebody with, and nobody was in the building overnight. We were like, maybe Mary, the owner, was in. We called everybody, nobody was here. Checked the video footage, nobody was here. We have no idea how these things came to be in the building.
I try to be comfortable with it. I can get myself good and scared walking around, and you go downstairs to lock up the door at night and you want to look around to see if maybe she's hanging out down there.
I'm not sure if she felt that she was wronged and is trying to just get somebody to notice that she's here, or trying to find out what did happen. Trying to make sense of it is really kind of a tough job.
If anything happens, it's not in a malicious type of way. In my mind, I always think of her as a friendly ghost because I don't want to think of her any other way. I'd like to spend my time with one that wants me around.